What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Village Hidden in the Shed, the official anime podcast of the Shed Network and Alien Entourage. It's your boy Sid Floyd, and you already know it wouldn't be the Village Hidden in the Shed without my cousin, the Blue Beast of the East, Mike Nice, and obviously our third leg of the joint, the spoiled milkman himself.
This milk is way past its expiration.
And
Jesus.
Oh, shit. Dude.
They don't talk all the time, and then as soon as we hit record,
They can't hear that. We've got technology.
They're gossiping.
No, dude, those are our good fans. Those are our great fans.
It's called Chismoso.
Chisarron.
Yeah. So, dude, One Piece.
One piece. The piece of ones.
I'll show you a piece.
Nice.
I'll show you your piece.
One of these.
A piece de leon.
He touched it first.
Nice. Dude,
Yes.
they're tripping balls.
Everybody's tripping
Tripping
on
balls.
this fucking chapter.
Tripping shit.
They're drinking Binks' sake.
You think that's what
Binks'
is
brew.
absinthe?
Binks'
dude.
brew.
Nah, they were drinking the absinthe.
The
But do you
absinthe. Well, they
think
said
that-
it
but
was.
do you
They said it
think-
was absinthe.
But do you think that that's what Binks' brew really was? What if that's what it was made about?
Nah, because it's sake.
I think Binks' sake actually.
It's
Yes,
sake.
Binks' sake.
Yeah.
Because I was like in Japan, in Japanese.
You
I
were
think
in
that's
Japan?
the original. No, that's the original.
No, yeah, it's sake. It's not.
But
It
they confirmed.
But maybe Binks' sake is absinthe.
But I think they would have said it.
Green
They already have the
sake?
word for
That's
it.
why it's Binks'.
with the earth worm root.
Have you ever done absinthe?
No.
I was telling Mikey the other day. I did it once.
I know. He's just, of course he did.
I did it one
I've been
time.
waiting for this.
Well, I wasn't actually.
Was it
going
real with fucking? What is it called?
The green fairy.
No, there's like a root that
To
goes
answer
in
your question, that shit is illegal in the States. So
Yeah.
what you get here is like a watered down. It's the absinthe, but
So
without
did
the
you
stuff
do the
that
real?
actually.
Did you do the real one?
You know how whack it was? No, I didn't do the real one.
You
I
got a
did the
headache?
American one. No, but we did it like the way that you're supposed to do it.
Up the butt.
No, you fucking cook it on a spoon.
Yeah. You like drop it through
And
a
then put
sugar
it-
cube.
Yeah. So we did that whole.
But if it's not real, with
We didn't know that. We were
root.
like, yo, we're fucking buying absinthe. Yo, we're gonna trip. Like literally this shit. And then it was just like really nasty tasting booze that was green.
Yeah, it's
That
like
we had to look like goddamn crackheads trying to drink.
It's
It was
like
crazy.
it's like anise.
An almond flavored liqueur.
No, it's not. That's
Isn't
not
that what
almond.
anise is?
No,
No?
anise is its own thing. It's like fennel.
That's the daughter
Right.
of like your brother or sister.
It's like licorice.
Anise cookies. Yeah, the
like
licorice
a
cookies.
licorice
Yeah.
shit.
That's more licorice.
I think that's what.
It's the cookies.
It's actually a nephew.
Thank you.
No, but that shit's gross. But yeah, they were getting fucked up off the absinthe.
The absinthe. Dude, all right. So the point of it is what's going on in the chapter.
Tripping
Why
sex
is this
off the
happening?
absinthe?
Are they tripping?
Well, who's
Are they
behind
hallucinating?
it?
Who's behind it?
I think it's
Why?
obvious who's behind it, right?
No.
Is
Yeah,
Loki?
it's,
I don't think
Is it
that's
not obvious? Why
at
is it
all.
not obvious?
Because what would be his motivations for doing it?
To test people like for their like you know how like what was it in Naruto, like for like to become like the snake sage, like you had to go through like all the different like challenges and shit to get to the end of the cave, and then you had to meet the fucking sage or whatever the fuck it was.
yeah. When
know
they
what
had to
I'm
go
saying?
to the mountain, and same with all the
Same
other
with the frog
sages,
stuff like that.
yeah.
Like you had to pass like this test of like I don't know your personality or spirit or something. So
Yeah.
maybe it's something like that. Where they're or maybe it's for like, maybe he's on some like some Diddy shit.
They're at a Diddy party. They
Yeah.
went to a Diddy party.
Where he does it though, so he could like observe how they all act when their guard is down. And they're like, or like see like maybe how like when you trip, how they're like, the truth comes out. Maybe it's some shit like that.
They're having
Where,
an
'cause
ego
Elbaf-
death.
Well, because Elbaf is like a super like secure place, right?
I'm
It's
not
like the
sure.
land of the
It's
giants.
protected by Shanks.
Like the
I don't
only
know
one,
if that's why if it makes
so
it
the only
secure.
one who messed with Elbaf was Big Mom.
Big Mamu.
Yeah, back in the day.
Well, yeah, They didn't like Big Mom because she ate
killed
giants, right?
She
ate
killed
giants.
everyone. No, she went on like a rampage and destroyed like a fucking town.
Right. So she was trying to patch
She
it up
did
by.
hate giants.
She was trying to
right?
patch it
or is
up.
that one of the 4?
No, she didn't.
She
hate
is a giant.
No, it's not confirmed. I don't think she's ever been a giant.
She's big.
But I'm
She's
just saying.
big. But she was marrying off her daughter to try and patch that up.
So you're
and
saying
then
that
when
it's
she left, and then she tried to switch it around, she fucked it up even more.
So Elbaf
Yeah,
is
but
a
they
pretty
also,
secure place.
already hated. They already hated her because when she was a kid, she destroyed everything.
Right.
And
And
like,
he
remember
thought-
one of the leaders like died or something
Right.
like that. Yeah.
She was trying to patch it up, but with Loki.
with the
the
Loki.
marriage to
That's
Loki.
what it was. Okay, okay.
So by marrying off her daughter to Loki,
Yep.
she thought, oh, I could patch up my bad, bad blood with them.
So
But
if
she
it's-
was the
But then
one.
she fucked
She was the
them
one who
over.
married Capone, right?
No,
Or no, she's
She
the soul of the
switched.
one from Triller Bark.
Yeah, no.
I think she's the one who married a Capone. She switched and tried to marry her off to Loki without him realizing it was the different daughter, and that's why he was like, he got pissed, and that's why the Giants had his back and was like, oh no, you fucked Loki over,
Yeah.
and then now they're beefing.
So
Well, they've
my
been
thing,
beefing, but-
so my thing is maybe it was like since it's such a secure island, like I said, maybe it's like you reveal kind of like your intentions or something like that, like the way the Nazis would give people like acid in interrogation.
The only thing is though, the reason why I don't know if that would be the reason
Put your
thing
eyebrows back.
is because they came there on the giant ship with the giants that they just fought the elders with. And
yes.
why would the giants now all of a sudden decide, hey, now we're going to test the Straw Hats?
But what if it wasn't the giants that he was with? It was the giants that they like that. This is like the prince.
But then they would have to allow that because they're like the number one warriors in the.
But we don't. We only know.
or that's
of,
like, what if that's just a custom? What if they did the same thing to
How
Shanks'
are they
crew?
in the same?
And then they
trip?
just saw. That's what we don't. That's
That's
the
what we're
thing
figuring
is-
out. Where
So
are
they're
Is it
they?
even
not.
a
But also, we
So
don't
it's
even know.
not- they're not
But we don't know if they're on
hallucinating.
Elbaf even. Technically,
Well, the thing
They could be on the ships though.
because the
the-
tree, like the tree that they
the
talk
cat
about.
ate Usopp.
He said he goes, if I'm hallucinating, I can't get hurt, and then
But
the
he
cat
did get
fucks him
hurt.
up.
I don't think they're hallucinating.
No, but we also don't know if they're on Elbaf.
But also, Nami.
technically.
could
We
just
don't
be
even
the
know.
only-
They
This
could
could just
be
be
in the
Nami's
Bermuda
hallucin.
Triangle arc of One Piece, dude.
Couldn't it just be Nami's hallucination?
because she hasn't gotten hurt yet, right?
Yeah, well, she hasn't, and it's like she's the
And she's in
centerpiece of it,
and she's got it. She's got the things out. This,
Yes, big time.
you know what I'm saying. She also changed.
But also,
said.
there's nothing that
She
shows that.
changed clothes.
Yeah, we know
somehow.
that. That's
I
the whole
just
point.
remember that specifically.
But we don't know there's any no reason that Loki would be like this type of person because in the past when the only time they showed him he was like a nice dude and everyone respected him.
it's not necessarily mean.
So like why would he? I mean it's fucked up. They're getting attacked and they don't know
Yeah,
where
but they're
they
like,
are. They're
but they're
kidnapped.
tough as fuck though. Like,
Yeah,
they're-
but so?
they're
what
doesn't
if it's
matter.
Shanks's genjutsu?
He doesn't have genjutsu.
Are you sure?
she's got Wi-Fi.
What about Shanks's dad? Fucking Longfellow.
Yeah, that's another thing
Garland?
too.
Deeds.
If Loki's doing this to them, it makes him more of like a bad guy. But there's no reason for him to be a bad guy. And we already have all these other guys that are going to be bad
this
guys.
is all right. Did you ever watch Avatar: The Last Airbender?
No.
King Boomy wasn't a bad guy, but
It's debatable
I love King
No, he
Boomy.
because Loki hasn't shown to kill or hurt people at all.
But neither did Boomy. Boomy wasn't a
He was
fucking...
hurting people and killing people.
He makes the
Boomy
best
was like a
beats.
pacifist. He didn't do like any fighting. He wasn't attacking or defending. He was doing nothing. That was like the whole point of his.
That's
shit.
to do with the scar on his face. No. Or I'm thinking
No,
of
that's Zuko.
Oh, okay. never
Boomy
mind.
is the one that Trey named his shit off. He's like the old Earthbender.
Oh, okay.
And
okay,
the whole
okay,
time,
I'm mixing
Aang's
them
his
up.
boy, and they knew each other from when he was like a little.
He's the one
kid.
that when he saw the bones or he saw the dead body, it was of him. It was like his mentor. Is that the guy?
No.
No. I don't really watch the Airbender
It was
that
his
much.
boy from when they were kids, and they used to hang out together.
Oh, the
But then he
crazy
got-
motherfucker.
yes.
Yeah.
And then but
yes.
the whole time he's really
Yes.
fighting him. He's putting him up against like actual
Yeah.
like.
But he didn't believe that was him because he was still 10 years old.
No. Of course he knew who.
But
it
then he was
was.
supposed to be 100 years old.
Yeah, exactly. But he was just also like putting him to the test too. He was like, "Yo, 100 years have changed." He's like, "I'm not the same person." Like da. So he could have good intentions and
But
put
this-
them through
yeah.
some shit.
But
He's
that's also-
like a prince, you know.
But that's also like 100 years have passed, where this is like a week has passed, like weeks have passed. Like it's like not like we're like out like the Giants are still cool with
But the
Usopp and cool with
Giants-
them, and they're
but
like,
the Giants like centuries have passed. Like these Giants live long as fuck.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's a good thing, but I
What
don't.
if that's just
yeah.
a character trait, and they're like, "Yo, that's our prince, man. He's crazy." The same way if Luffy wanted to fight everyone who came, it wouldn't be him being a bad person. He just likes to fucking like duel with people.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe
But
it.
he's putting them in there. But I mean, yeah. I just feel like, I don't know. I could see it though because it looks like they're like playthings. It seems like they're
That's
being
what I'm
played
saying.
with. But
It's like they're in a fucking toy box.
I think it's somebody else, dude.
do you think the inconsistencies of like the clothes and all this stuff
spiked
has
it.
more?
Someone spiked the sake, dude.
Whom?
But it's not spiked because they said they were going to hallucinate.
They told them they were going to hallucinate.
The giant said, if you drink this, you're going to hallucinate.
So
and then Nami remembers it after. She's like, oh shit, they told us this was going to happen.
But then, like, how does Usopp get fucked up?
Because it's like they're awake,
That's
but
the only thing
those
I
aren't
got.
hallucinations.
Yeah,
Man.
it's like in real life when you're fucking tripping and you're like, oh, like
I don't
Like
get
the
eaten
clothes
by a
are
cat.
changing because
he
they
didn't get
can't.
eaten. But if you were like,
He
You
got
didn't get
bit
eaten.
up.
You
He
got
got
bit a
bit
little
up.
bit.
but if you saw a bear and you were like, oh, that's not a real
I've
bear,
never
I'm
seen
tripping, and then it fucking
Swipes
knocks
you,
you,
yeah.
and you'd be like, oh shit, that's a real bear. Even
Yeah.
though I'm tripping, that bear is real as fuck.
I've never
Yeah.
done that, so I don't know.
Right.
All right, cool.
Good, I'm
just
happy
using
you know that.
hypothetical examples. No one on this podcast has. That's insane.
Right.
I haven't even drank absinthe. I don't even drink alcohol. I drink coffee.
Absinthe
Soft
is,
drink.
it's like poppers for your brain.
Oh, that's hot. I told
Still
you.
hot?
Cold. No, it's perfect actually. It's actually perfect temperature.
Perfect.
Yeah, but I agree with all the things. It just like I don't see
Maybe
why
they're just weak.
he would
Maybe
do
they're
it, but I agree.
lightweights.
Maybe
they're just
I'm not
lightweights.
saying I'm not fighting for it.
No, I know.
I'm just
not, yeah.
devil's avocado.
No, I'm trying to figure out because
I'm not saying I don't think he is necessarily a bad guy, or I don't
Right.
necessarily know if he's the one tricking them. Maybe this is like I don't know.
What's that called?
It feels like a custom, is what it feels like.
What's that called when like
They're like, hey, watch out, shit's gonna get crazy.
Yeah.
there's like a term where you do something in the tribe to
A rite of passage.
a rite of passage.
Dude,
Yeah,
That's-
but they're
that's what
being
I'm saying.
tricked into it, and like
But
they don't. They're
really
kidnapped,
get tricked.
but they're
Told.
kidnapped and
Yeah.
tricked. No, they're like, yo, you might hallucinate, but now they're like kidnapped and being tricked into the scenario where it's not
Are
like
they
here's
kidnapped or they woke up and like she just woke up somewhere? She's not.
but
kidnapped.
they're all there
Yeah,
Who's the cat?
But they don't. No, they're not.
He's turned
They're
into a
not.
lion,
No,
too.
they're not. all there.
But who is
except
that?
for Chopper and Frankie and them.
And
But
Brooke, they're on the fuck. They don't know where the ship is.
yeah,
So for all you know, is they literally jumped off and they're on a different island.
Yeah,
somewhere
because
near
maybe
Elbaf. What if Luffy
Brooke and
saw-
them aren't like tripping? Dude.
Well, he can't because
Because
he has no brain. Yo.
yeah. And Frankie's cyborg, so maybe
Yep. So he runs on juice.
I don't know. And Chopper, where's Chopper at? He's fucking
He had
hurt.
the antidote.
He's hurt
He got
somewhere.
put down.
Yeah,
He's hurt somewhere.
they had to pump his stomach.
I saw somebody write that they think elves got him.
The elves got him. Seedlers, the healer elves.
yeah, that's sick, dude.
He's making fudge covered cookies.
I was like, dude, that's great.
He's
I was like, what the fuck does elves have to do with anything? And he's like, well, in
Giants.
Norse mythology, there's
Norse
elves.
mythology?
Norse mythology, there's elves. So, and it's like, all right.
I don't know if Loki would. I mean, I guess, but that means that
Can I-
like Loki considers himself so powerful that he would test
But
the
he is-
person that's going to be the king of the pirates and his crew.
He's the
Yes.
prince of the
O-
giants.
Only because, could I make a point of reference?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
But I-
Well,
yeah.
if we're talking about Smorshmishmology, Loki, the person who Odin named him after, who does nothing by
Yeah,
accident.
I've seen it.
You know, like that's a god of trickery and mischief. So
But he's actually not a bad guy, right?
no, not
Like, the actual
turn
character
they
is not a bad guy.
He's made out to look
He's-
like a
he's
villain
like Dennis
Yeah.
the Menace.
because he's
Kinda.
yeah, exactly. It kind
No,
of
Dennis,
is.
Dennis Menace is a Loki.
He
He's
is.
a timeline
he's
Loki.
He's a what is it? Variant.
yeah, like a variant.
He's
yeah,
a variant
yeah.
Loki. Dude, that's a good. Yo, write that one down.
I'll talk
Dennis
about
the Menace.
variants,
Write that one down. Dennis the Menace, variant Loki,
and then cross
That's
it out.
and then scribble it and throw it in the
Throw it
garbage.
in the garbage.
What's up with this fruit fly?
Dude, so to add to the Loki thing, do you think that this could be connected to like a devil fruit, or is it a giant
Well,
thing?
where's
Or
the-
because like
where's
how is
the
he
cat?
pulling it off now? So
what
now if
about
it is
the
Loki,
cat?
Hold on.
right? He turns
Let
into a
him-
lion. What
What
about
do
the
you mean
cat
about
though?
the
I don't
cat? Let him
understand. Who
have
cares?
Is it a
question.
beast, or is it? Is that a
What about the
person?
mouse before it? And what about the bees? There's mad different. And what about the
Everything's
rabbit?
Big.
Yeah.
Everything's big.
I
What
know.
about the
but
cat?
Is that a part of Loki's powers?
That's what we're about to get
That's
into.
what-
Or
Well,
is
then
that
why are you
just them
jumping
being
on
on
me?
Elbaf? Or is that just them?
That's
Is
the
it,
thing.
like,
Those are
remember when they were on the
animals?
lawn?
But the whole like hallucinating thing, is that just from the drink, or is that a thing that maybe
Or
Loki's
they're
controlling?
hallucinating
in the forest.
And
in
Loki
a
put
fucking
them in
place
a-
where there's really big fucking.
Well, I think it could be a
Because
play. It's like
Elbaf.
a play
Yeah.
thing because it's
yes.
it's like a
Yeah,
mini
yeah, yeah.
version of Elbaf, I think.
And you were saying the shit's all. I didn't even notice that the shit looked like Legos.
Yeah,
I don't know
everything's
if
yeah,
Legos.
yeah, I noticed that.
So
too.
the whole
Fuck.
building's Legos, and also the tree. And when they show Elbaf, the tree is big, and they said it goes up to the heavens.
Idrisil?
But the tree in
Yeah,
this
like your
in this
song.
chapter is small, and you see the top. So like if it goes to the heavens, but so you know
What if they're in
see
the
the
heavens?
top. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or they're in a place that they consider the heavens, or some kind of not
What if
purgatory,
Jack's up there?
or like the prince has like this thing up there of his little mini Elbaf or something that he has them in. Or
Dude,
something.
just like Sky Island, full circle. How
Because
they
all-
would look up the vine and they go, "Oh, up there, like we don't go up there.
Right.
That's where the god is."
Also,
that's
how big is the
circle.
castle compared to Nami and them? It seems like a normal sized castle. Why would giants have a normal sized
Because
castle?
it would be a toy house.
Yeah, it's Legos.
And
too.
you know who else had a big tree? The Keebler.
Ohara.
O'Hara also had a huge.
And
tree.
that's why the Elbaf, they're connected to Ohara. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
why, but they also connect to the tree thing.
Oh shit! Because they like lived in the.
And so that's why I'm saying the tree could be a way bigger thing than we're thinking. Because like everything's sinking.
But the one in
the
O'Hara
tree
was
roots are into the
huge,
bottom.
though.
It has to be in the
It
ground.
probably goes in.
So
like yeah.
The
deep.
one in
you know.
O'Hara was like a fat tree, though.
But so is Elbaf. You don't see the
Yeah.
top. It's a big
Do you
fat
think
tree.
there's inside of it, dude?
I mean, I
There's
would say
elves.
why not. And they call it
Making
Idrisil and Elbaf.
cookies?
They call that tree Idrisil.
Idrisil.
And, yeah.
But
So,
that's what I'm saying. So he's going with all this Norse
Yeah.
Northern
Nora Mashal,
Yeah,
man.
no
Do you think they listen to your song?
Maybe.
And so I think the tree, though, it definitely has a bigger meaning. That's like with the elders and others, has to be something with the tree. Because it's like they talk about, if it's with the mythology, the roots go to the bottom and it reaches to the heavens.
To the heavens, and like, what if there's like you were saying, like maybe like different stages, like how in Sky Island as well, how they were
Yeah.
like hitting these different like patches, kind of.
And also Egghead.
And it
Vegapunk
branches
made
off.
that little fucking
Based
cloud.
after it.
Maybe he based it after the Elbaf thing.
That's not a bad idea. I
Do you
don't know.
think? Do you think? What's his name's coming back, dude?
Enel?
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of do think he
no,
is,
he.
dude.
He's up
I
to
would
the
say.
heavens,
I would say
dude.
there's no reason
He's up
for
to
him
the
not
heavens,
to.
Dude, so how about this? There's a theory out there that fucking Luffy and the Monkey Clan actually comes from Skypiea and there's Shandian descent. So Enel being his first big thing, and then maybe coming back because he's also from the
Enel
Sky
D.
Islands.
Monkey?
Enel's from the Sky Islands. He's not Shandian or
Monkey
whatever.
D. Enel.
No, he's not.
So he's from
No, he's-
another Sky Island. That's from up there.
No, he's not. He's
That's
from,
what. He's from his island's from the sky.
No, he's from the land.
No, I don't think so. I'm
'Cause that
pretty
was-
sure his
he-
island is
he
in the sky.
raised-
No,
Used
because
it.
he was the one who knew. Didn't he know what the difference was, and that's why he was like, "Yo."
But he's from another Sky Island that invaded the one that the Shandians are
really?
from. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I,
with
I'm
the
pretty
shells,
sure I read it.
with the clan, with the
But then he destroyed
impact
it.
fucking conches or whatever.
But either way, though, that would be a crazy like if Enel comes back and he's there because he's from. Like they also say this. The guy was putting it together that a lot of the big, strong people that they consider gods in Skypiea don't have wings, and normal people have wings.
Yeah.
So Luffy and the Monkey Clans, they don't have wings, but if they're from there, they could be looked at as gods because they were born without wings.
Monkey D. Enel.
Like
And
King,
and
that's
like
what
one
you
of the
said.
things to say it is that because
Like King.
because Oda decided this is going to be a 5-year venture, that by the time they got to Skypiea, he had already figured out the ending of the story because this is going to be a 5-year thing. And then then he's like, you know what? Let me keep
So
going.
it full circles back to
So it's going to
Skypiea.
full circle back to where he already implemented the ending. He foreshadowed the ending, but then was like, oh fuck, I got way more to write.
Also, the first place where the giant snakes were.
And they show his like shadow as the sun god there.
Yeah.
So like he was already gonna show you this is.
But the animals were giant there. Remember
Yeah.
the snake
Oh,
serpent
yeah,
was like
yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking huge snake that they had to fight
Yeah.
in the city that
And
they thought was
those,
a god.
Those
What if that snake was just
like
from fucking
Five
Elbaf?
Guys or whatever, and their cheeseburgers? Remember those like
Burgers and fries.
flying guys, the like emperors of the sky or whatever? You don't
Which
remember
ones?
that? When they were on the island, when they were up there on the island, and they all had like separate groups of the sky, the straw hat
different.
were facing like those people. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was like the bubble dude.
Yeah, the bubble dude and fucking I can't remember what the fucking other guy's name was. And the old fucking Harley Davidson guy.
Yeah, he's one of the guys.
What was
Stop doing that.
You're like the guy with the armor you're talking about?
Yeah, the guy with the shield.
He was also called a god, and he also doesn't have wings.
He was the god before Enel was.
Yeah, and he didn't have wings either, which was like a thing. And they're saying that either maybe it's like like this is what they're thinking, it's a trait, or maybe they get their wings removed or something as a god procedure. But they were going into the whole thing, so. It's a cool thing to look into, but
it's like the Sneetches. They were like, "Oh, you guys have wings. That means that you're lower than us."
I don't know what that is.
And just like Dr. Seuss, the Sneetches with the stars.
So that's like I guess their theory on that. But it'd be cool because we don't really know where they're from.
No.
So like it'd be cool for him to be like, "Oh, this is going to be where they're from," and then go, actually I got like another 10 more years to write.
Like 20 years.
Yeah. So he's like, you know what? I'll put that on the back burner, and it comes back. So
I think you just.
And also, they just used the move that they did in Alabastus, which is another thing where
what did they use?
The trio where it's
Sanji, Luffy, and Zoro.
Yeah, they do that move, and they did that in Alabastus
against the tiger or whatever, lion.
Like you think a big worm or something? Was it?
No,
like
sand. In this chapter,
in this one they did against the lion,
and
Alabastus was like that sandworm or something like that.
Yeah, like Dune.
Yeah, so that's another callback all the way to Alabastus.
Another giant animal.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, which I mean, I don't know. I'm not smart enough to connect it all.
So that means
all the connections.
Vivi's coming back.
Vivi's got to come back.
Well, Emu wants Vivi.
Yeah,
me too.
Nice.
You should get in line.
Do you think? Yeah, right.
Get in line, dude. Oh shit.
You must have been mad jealous when fucking Warpole had her sitting in his mouth.
Yo, that guy's a fucking freak, dude. The guy with the fucking snaky guy, stuff? The snake guy.
No, Warpole was the guy that ate shit,
and he becomes whatever.
Oh yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Also, there's another
the guy with the fucking.
And then he's like, yeah, that's why I became a pussy.
Yo, you look like a giant pussy.
Right? Yeah, my brother. Right, brother.
Right.
What if he turned into Vivi, dude?
Yeah, if he turns into Vivi, you're like, oh no.
Oh no. But she's actually just chilling.
That's a pretty interesting thing to say.
It is. Yeah. That's why we said it.
That's why we're so fucking good at this goddamn podcasting thing that we do.
So,
all right. So you were also saying too with the inconsistencies of the clothes too.
The clothes and the weapons.
I didn't notice any
because
of
Nami
this.
was like,
her belt buckle.
I didn't notice I changed or whatever.
No, not that though. But throughout the chapter, her belt buckle changes shapes.
Yeah,
and then she loses her belt in one. Then Luffy has a sword. Then when he jumps up and then he lands, he's got an axe.
And then they have like the big fucking.
But he has that the whole time.
Yeah, the emperor.
But also another really weird thing is that he doesn't have a straw hat. So where's the straw hat?
Underneath the Viking helmet.
Emu's got a big one.
I hope so.
Or if Shanks grabbed it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, because this is like something I didn't really notice until someone was just like, I was watching a video and they were like, wait a minute. I think it's the first time I haven't seen the hat. And now you're like, oh shit. But so is it all fake? Is it hallucinating? Is this hat on the ship?
What if it's fucking, what's his name?
He doesn't have the hat always.
Wano, dude, with the
garb.
The garb.
Kinemon?
Kinemon.
Dude, fucking also wasn't there inconsistent or not, like, wasn't it the
name of the moves?
No, Sanji and Zoro, like, not
their personalities.
Swapping.
It's not that they
not swapping necessarily, but they're kind of not themselves.
Yeah, like Sanji was like called Nami his beloved, which is like kind of like overly like, but he wasn't like simping, but he wouldn't use that type of words. Like he would call her like Nami Swan, like all these things. He wouldn't be like mad proper with her. No, because he was super proper, like not like hardy eyes, like Nami
Zoro would never do that.
And Zoro said in his panel, he was like, we got to find the ship. Like, where's the other guys?
That's
and
normal.
so, like, why is he talking? No, because
he can't find anything.
He can never find anything. So, he's worried about finding things, and they're like, "Why would we do that?" It was just very subtle. It wasn't
some Reddit stuff.
And then Luffy also, when they were like, "Yo, let's cook the cat up," he was like, "Nah, I'm good."
The cat.
Yeah. But why would Luffy ever turn down food?
Never.
He was like, "Yo, the rabbit was good enough. Let's find some other shit." Because I don't feel like eating the cat. They said that was weird.
Never.
That is a
And
little
then Nami
weird.
was like, "Why are you guys so comfortable? Like, where are we? Why are you guys?"
Yo,
being
what
so
if they got
comfortable?"
ambushed by the Nine Tails Fox bitch from the fucking
from Blackbeard's?
Blackbeard's crew? And part of her fruit isn't just her being able to change; she could change other people the same way. Remember how Law was able to swap personalities and shit like that on Punk Hazard, which also brings us to he's holding your girl, right? Puddin' Chan
with the 3-eyed.
Yeah.
Oh, they got put in. Also, right before
Blackbeard's got Puddin', yo.
Oh, and
Because you could read the poneglyphs.
Yeah. Another thing too about the thing with they said that they called the sun god a rabbit, and then Luffy ate the rabbit. They said that he ate the rabbit.
What do you mean they called the
so
sun
like
god?
they go, what was that sound? They said that sounds like that. Like there's no way that they could have beaten that colossal rabbit, the sun god. And there he goes, oh, they beat the sun god. They goes, there's no way they took down that colossal rabbit.
Oh.
And then later at the end, they go, yo, that giant rabbit we roasted was fire.
And so they took
he
out the
ate
sun god?
And then, because then they called something else the ear god and shit. So it's like, I wonder though if that's why it goes back to the kid thing. If maybe Loki, because he's a giant and he's 60 years old, I think.
He'd
that's
be like
a
a
kid
child.
still.
Yeah.
So maybe he still is childlike and stuff.
So maybe this isn't like
right.
malicious.
That's why I wasn't sure.
It's just like playful.
Yeah.
Whereas a kid, you know, like how like if an adult did something that a kid did, and a kid like if they did the same thing, you know, or like all right, like made fun of you, like a kid does, and you're like, all right, that was innocent, like he was, you know, and like an adult says it, it's like, yo, is this dude trying to fight me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or a kid could say it and you're like,
Kid's
damn,
like,
he's just being honest.
Kid could be like, you're fat, and you're like,
damn, dude.
like, you know, whatever the fuck, and then
Not me.
No, because it's not really a
you,
joke even. It's like, you're probably fat. You
yeah,
probably
and
are
you're
fat.
like, all right, cool, but then if someone was like, yo, fat ass, or something, they'd be like, dude.
Or if someone was just like, you're fat, you'd be like, fuck you, dude. You want to
Yeah.
fight?
Yeah,
but if it's a
exactly.
kid like, you're fat, you're like, fuck, damn, I am a little fat.
These kids, you know.
Yeah.
Nah, I beat that kid up.
You would
There
beat
you go.
that kid up.
Well, Luffy
Fuck
would probably
them
do the
kids.
same.
I'd eat that cat. Like a Haitian from those.
I knew it. I was waiting for it.
Also, too, the fire in the beginning. I want. What's the significance of that too? Because they go, is that coming from the forest?
I'm gonna
And
have to bring this up.
no one knows. So right in the first panel, they're like, "Yo, what's that fire?"
Oh, you know
and,
what it is.
And where's that coming from? Is that
that's-
from the forest?
No,
That's
that's the
Itachi.
village hidden in the shed, fucking
Yeah,
burning it down.
dude.
That's a touch.
Burning it down.
What about,
My way.
What about Shanks, dude?
Shanks? He's on his way.
changing the derail? You're just
He
doing
on
was,
his way,
he was
dude.
fucking with our boy,
why,
Bardo
why,
LeMayu.
why are you changing it?
Huh? Well, because you're fucking
Bardo? Oh, we
He's
could.
looking
I
at
think we
your
could
Tinder
talk a little
right now.
about Bardo.
He's looking at
Dude,
his Tinder.
No, I want to talk about
so
the fire. You
Bardo-
just asked about the fire. You just asked
I
about
didn't
the
ask
fire.
about it.
So this is the thing, right? We're not going to do Bardo quick.
No, you just asked about the fire.
Yeah, about the fire. Yeah, but I don't know. No one even talks about that fire. I don't know why. From what I've seen,
So
No
okay,
one
so
mentions
explain to me what your qualm is. Was
like what they go, yo, what's that fire?
Your
And then they
quarrels?
go, where is it coming from? Is it coming from the forest? And then you see the top of the tree with the fire coming from something that looks like way down there, like it's way off. In
Oh,
the
you're
distance.
right.
It's
So
on
like,
the
is that coming
Tarasu.
from Elbaf, the real Elbaf, and they're on like some kind of other up station? Because also Elbaf, the way
Maybe
it was
there's a
created,
perimeter.
was the guy with the devil fruit took big chunks of land and smushed them all together. Maybe
what
there's
they
like
say.
a tall one too.
That's theory as well, though.
Is that theory as well?
Yeah.
So maybe he has like there's like one up on top, or if it's floating like a sky island with like, because some people have the technology of those sky clouds. So maybe they could keep it. They're on top of, you know. That's why everything's smaller than, you know.
You know what I think might be a big.
Or that's them
hint towards
roasting
it too.
Maybe that's them roasting the rabbit.
That had to be them maybe cooking the rabbit. But like her Nami just saying like, why are you so comfortable here? I feel like has to be something that's leading into the next. You know, like that's gonna get revealed. Is like what?
Yeah, why do
Because
they?
they're all just cool.
unless they've been there for like a couple days. And Nami
and
was like,
Nami's
"What
a
the fuck's
lightweight?
going on?" And they're like, "Yo, we've been here. We already ate. We hunted. We ate. Like, we look at these cool clothes we got. Like, we're here. We've
What
been
if
here."
they're still on Egghead?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's not confirmed they're on Elbaf.
It's not at all.
So-
What if they never left Egghead, dude?
Dude, you never know.
Yo, also,
Or I'm
also,
telling you, like when I said before, the Bermuda Triangle, dude. What if
Also,
they
what's
fucking
up
hit
with- with what
what if they hit the Bermuda Triangle
on the way?
on the way to fucking Elbaf?
I mean, there is stuff.
Possibly.
Like that.
What about Usopp being super brave?
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, there's no fucking hallucinations can't hurt me. Like,
Yeah.
But you're
I wonder if that
cheating.
was not a. I wonder if that wasn't. No, I thought about that too. I'm not sure if that's being brave or if that's more of like he's scared and he's hoping it's a hallucination. Maybe.
I thought it was
'Cause
weird
he's
that
getting eaten.
Usopp was
no, he is
even there
running
at
and
the
stuff
beginning.
like that.
Well, someone I
Because
read
Nami
said that.
screamed, and then he was like, "That
And he
sounds
shows
like
up.
That sounds
No.
like Usopp," and
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
true.
"That's weird." That he would just pop up out of nowhere, but then
But all three of them.
but
did
then all
after
three
she,
of them, yeah.
You know, after she like screamed for him.
So-
She only the people that popped up were the people she's asked
yeah,
for.
so
exactly.
the
But-
three of them,
but at the end of the
Usopp
day-
and Nami, and then everyone else is on the boat except
yeah.
for
What if this is just Nami?
But also at the end of the day, she wouldn't call
Nami
out for
could
them
be
either.
just being her own infinite Tsukiyomi.
It could
That's what I'm
be.
saying. She could be just. This is her trip. Like that's
Dude.
why everything's inconsistent.
I think I have a theory
Hit me.
that
Oh,
nobody
yeah,
has
that's
nobody
right.
has said or no one's talked about because I can't find anything about it.
Hit me.
That
So-
if anything, on
so there's this
Brooke's
fruit.
skin, it's his penis.
No, so he has a bone, like we all do. Don't
Like
you have
a
a bone in
walrus.
it?
Like a
You don't have a
walrus?
bone in it.
All right.
And so there's this fruit called the kaki. Right? And thank you. And it's supposedly it's the fruit that can manipulate reality and logic. So and it's up to the person's imagination who has it. Then the only person that I can see, I found one other person, a name, but I can't find him in One Piece. The only other person I could find that they said ate this fruit was this character called Karim.
Mm-hmm.
That thanks for Nick for correcting me on it. That she, I think it's a she, or I don't know if it's confirmed she or he.
Okay.
And there's not much on her or him, whatever. But she supposedly has eaten this fruit where you can control reality itself and logic itself. And they go that the problem with like this fruit is that it's so powerful that when you manipulate things, it also can affect reality, as in like butterfly effect shit. So this person supposedly has this fruit, and Blackbeard is noted in the manga saying that he says something where like I'm gonna come for you, Shanks, and then after I'm gonna get you too, Karim. And I'm thinking is what if he got her first?
And he stole her.
And he's got the fruit to manipulate reality now. And now he's met them at Elbaf, they're all drunk, and he cut them off, and he's using this fruit to create this reality.
I believe
And they
it.
don't know where the hell they are, and it's actually Blackbeard that got.
I'm sold.
That's crazy.
I'm sold because I don't. For some reason, I think there's some fishy stuff going on.
And Blackbeard, like you said, with the Nine Tails thing, it's like they're there coming for them. So
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
but this whole like reality thing could be
I
like
mean,
for
that
this, from this
cat
fruit.
could be fucking the Nine Tails bitch.
It could.
But she gets whooped, so it wouldn't be. I don't think the cat gets whooped.
True.
But also, so it's like this reality where, it's like I was reading about the fruit, and it's like, but it's not. You haven't really seen it or this person. I don't think I couldn't find much on her, and I couldn't find anybody talking about her, and I couldn't even find the chapter now with the quote of Blackbeard saying it. I couldn't even
But he
find
did
where
say that?
that's what they're saying. Like, so it's like he said he's gonna come for her. Maybe he found her, and he has this fruit, or he's using her to use the fruit, like making her use it, or she maybe could be voluntarily doing it.
What if she's hiding away on Elbaf?
And
What if
I mean,
she's
that's where
running the
that's
genjutsu
where
on the
she-
whole island?
That's where she's been, so no one could get to Elbaf.
then she's like, so she works under Elbaf, kind of, or she works for the
she's
Giants.
or she's like they're letting her stay there because she's like was a huge part of the Void Century or some fucking
Yeah.
shit like that, something like that.
Maybe she can control her age because she can literally control reality and
Yeah.
stuff. Because there's a story about supposedly she used or him used the fruit to bring back her loved one from the dead. And then I don't know exactly the story, but what happened was because that person came back, the only reason that they became a pirate was because that person died. So then they slowly started not like turning like their reality started slowly changing, where he started not becoming a pirate, and where like the whole is like reality changed, like a whole shift in reality because he changed one thing. And it's like, so like I don't know how that's gonna play in, but it's a crazy fruit. Like I don't think we've seen a fruit like this.
No,
that
definitely
like
not.
that changes reality definitely. Like that's how it works. You know what I mean?
It's basically omnipotence.
So it's like if Blackbeard kills Shanks, Shanks never gives the fruit to Luffy. Blackbeard now goes to the elders. Now the elders still have the fruit. So it's like if he can kill Shanks, that means the elders will magically appear with the fruit. There's no more Luffy anymore because he never gets the fruit because Shanks never gives it to him. He's dead. Type shit.
This is after the fact.
No, but this is what the fruit can do.
Change reality.
Like so
after the fact.
Yeah.
Though.
No, but he brought the person back from the dead after the fact, and then it changed the fact that he would have never became a pirate if that person didn't die. So now he's no longer a pirate because that after the fact he changed reality and it changed it from the past. Because now, in order for that person to be alive, he would have never been a pirate in that timeline. The timeline switches to the timeline he doesn't become a pirate. Yeah. So this one could be like if you kill Shanks, it switches to the timeline where Luffy never gets the fruit. And then the elders have it. Blackbeard can get his hands on the fruit, and then he'll have the sun and the light and the dark fruit. Like, because a lot of things is light and dark too.
Yeah, definitely.
But
that's an interesting topic to bring up.
It's hard to find anything about the person too. So I would try to look at anything about the person. So it's like a out there theory, but we'll see.
Right. Interesting.
We'll all see.
Do you want to get into Bartolomeo a little bit and then
close it?
Yeah,
let's do it.
So loyal as fuck.
But an idiot.
Drank the poison.
How does he not know Shanks how does he not know Shanks?
He just wants to be part of the story.
He doesn't know the story.
He doesn't know Shanks is his brother.
Or his,
he just
his,
wants
not his brother, but I mean
like
his
stepdad.
Stepdad, yeah, like his blood. Like that sucks.
No one even knew that he was like related to Ace or Sabo until that shit came out in the papers.
Yeah, that's true.
They didn't know he was Garp's grandson until that shit came out in the papers.
Yeah.
Or
and I guess and that shit with Shanks, his connection with Shanks is not out in the papers at all.
No,
really, no.
He's not like that's where I got my hat from.
Because a lot of people don't really know him for the hat. They know him as red hair.
Yeah.
Not for like the straw hat. Yeah. So I guess that just sucks that he fucking did that to Shanks.
Yeah, but it was you know what that fucking kind of did though is because like you remember how he was like, yo, we're gonna let them live, but there's no way I can let them get away with this. So they blow their ship up and sink the ship.
But they're all on the ship.
That's what his boy does.
Yeah. No, I know.
What's his name?
Yasopp.
No,
he blows the ship up.
Yasopp blows.
Everyone hates him because they said that was a sneak, like a sneak shot.
Well, yeah, because like you can't. Let him
but Bardo's got that barrier.
They already told him that like
he's got the barrier fruit.
They can't just let him off scot free.
So hear me out. This is how Oda's gonna be able to bring back into the picture
Bardo.
No,
the fleet.
Kid Kaido, Big Moms. Like, you know, they go, oh, the ship was destroyed. Fucking Law. Like if you look at all the ships, they're all gone. Ships. They're all destroyed. Yeah. They're like the crew they're either split
Big
up.
Mom and Kaido are in the lava though. It's not that their ship was destroyed.
I know, but what I'm saying is they weren't
even
those
on
are the people
ship.
who were. I know what I'm saying.
Big Mom's ship's still good after Jinbei.
Her ship is the whole fucking Whole Cake
Island. The Whole Cake Island. It is. Oh yeah.
It's a country. So like,
me too.
You are a country.
But like I'm just saying, it's the way that Oda like kills people off, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And like now you're seeing.
But we still haven't seen Law.
Right.
Yes,
they
we
might
have.
be dead because of ships.
No, he swam away. Is what I'm saying though. Like Law, Law and Beppo survived. We know that.
That's true.
But the rest of the crew might have survived too because now Oda's saying like, oh, basically like the shit sank. There's devil fruit users on that ship, but like. They literally said, "Yo, we're like gonna let them live, but we can't let them get away with it." Mm-hmm. So like, so they're not dead.
Also, I think like with his barrier fruit though, it's a little hard to kill Bardo in his spot. Like,
definitely.
Like once they know that attack is coming and he uses barrier fruit, maybe they're all at the bottom of the ocean. And he's just like,
well, that should
bury it up.
It would negate the barrier because it's this ocean.
But maybe the barrier doesn't like the water can't affect it.
But also, Barto has spiky teeth, so he might be a fish man. Just like Jack was.
True.
Because he looks mad weird and he's got the spiky teeth.
He's got to be a fish man, dude.
Yeah, so he'll just be down there like cooling.
Yeah.
And I think he's the only devil fruit user on his crew.
Okay, yeah.
Because he's the head of the crew and everyone's just like, you know, people who follow Luffy and him.
Bardo's got to come. I like Bardo. But also, too, they're saying that his fruit, it might be a way stronger fruit than like...
Well, because what's
like
her name had fruit. It from Wano.
Yeah.
The lady had it. Yeah, the old lady
That's
had
what stopped them from being able to get to them.
And that was like the most powerful fruit there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, believe it. He made a staircase, remember?
And he can negate all like hockey and like I don't know if it was hockey, but he can negate all devil fruits with that barrier.
Yeah.
Which is fucking dope. I don't know about the hockey though.
Probably not. It's probably the one thing that could be.
Do you think he could have stopped fucking
Galaxy
Doflamingo's birdcage with that barrier?
Wasn't he
fruit?
trying to? He was actually doing it, wasn't he? Didn't he have the barrier on the?
Maybe, I think so.
Inside the bird
I
cage?
think he did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think he did. Maybe. Perhaps.
I think that's why you said that, because you remember it happening.
He's like, I got a really good idea. And it's something Oda already came up with.
Where's Killer at?
Florida, I think.
He's floating with Kid.
I missed him, yo.
All right, that's
Was
us.
he a devil? He got
Yeah,
a,
that's us. I just found it.
He's got a.
You know, he's got a smile
That's
for
us.
Yeah.
Killer.
He's got a smile for, so he's gonna drown too if he doesn't fuck.
Yeah. If he doesn't fuck.
Yeah, doesn't fuck. Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
All right, let's fuck. Let's fuck out.
Dude.
Tech.
Shetake, Instagram, Twitter, holla.
Bread.
New guy, dude. You can find me at
Hit me on my sidekick.
Hit me on the hip, baby. You can find me at Mike Nice CT on all platforms. Make sure you're following for the music. Make sure you're keeping up with the Village episodes. And if you can, go over to Shedcast and give us a nice follow and watch those as well. And that's about it.
Bingo bango. Follow me, Sid_Floyd. Shout out to our boy Jeffrey Doomer and Alien Entourage making this whole thing work. Shout out to all our other fellas in the network.
In Paris.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely go check out our music. Me and Mikey got a bunch of new shit on the way. We got a new tape coming out pretty soon that we're pretty excited about, so that's gonna be dope. We'll definitely keep you guys in the loops with that. And Village in the Shed got some new stuff on the way. Some new
music?
like podcast. We got a couple new podcast bits on the way, so hopefully you guys get involved with that. It'll be a lot
Yeah,
of
just
fun.
in time for election season.
Perfect.
Yep.
Bingo. All right, that's it.
That's it. Date Bayo.
Peace.
Peace.